Hello guys. In today's video, I'm going to show all the unused content from Pet Simulator 2. The game was released on December 1st, 2019, and its last update was 22 from January 2020. A game that completely failed and was very incomplete. Still, there's a lot of unused but very interesting content which we'll be analyzing in this video. First, we have to know that Pet Simulator 2 is the second game in the Pet Simulator sequel and possibly the most hated by the community. First, we are going to start analyzing some worlds that were supposedly going to be in the game, but there is not much information about why they did not end up being added. It's probably because of its failure that Big Games wasn't going to generate any profit from the effort of adding them. They are two worlds. It is not known what level you needed to reach them, but oh well, one of their worlds that is shown on screen is samurai-themed. We have no information about the egg or anything, but in Pet Simulator X we have a samurai world and we can guess that the egg that is there. Moving on to the next world, we can see a kind of world above the clouds, which gives us the impression that it could be like a kind of fantasy or ancient world like we had in Pet Simulator X. Since above all we can see a lot of similarity between both worlds. And this would be all about the worlds. Now let's move on to the pets and their eggs. In this first image, you can see the egg with the pets that stand out the most, such as Agony, Lava Wisp, and Reaper. This egg. I don't see much similarity with the worlds shown previously. I see it more like a haunted world, since in Pet Simulator X you can see a very similar egg. And for some reason we can see a black cat and a unicorn like the one on the cover of the main game. I see the unicorn as an egg from fantasy or ancient Greece, since the unicorn is a fantastical animal. And the black cat fits me better in the egg that was shown before where there was the Agony and the Reaper, but Big Games didn't want to include it. I don't know what they intended by showing a black cat there if it has nothing to do with the theme of the other pets. To finish closing with the pet section, I wanted to talk to you about this image where you can see the inventory interface in the dev version. You can see how the cat has not yet been redesigned in style from Pet Simulator 2. Also, have you noticed those two buttons? The one on the right might have something relative with hats. And speaking of hats, in a Twitter post, Preston shows off the sound he was giving the pets. But have you noticed that there are some kind of capsules inside the building? They could easily have been capsules to buy hats. And if so, the idea of including hats in the game wasn't so far from what we all expected. And now, moving on to the last section of the video, we have to analyze a few upgrades that are only shown to us in the dev version. The first upgrade is in the very easy category. This upgrade is called Coin Shoes. It makes you faster when there are more coins around you. An easy upgrade to get since you only need to walk 1,000 feet. In the category blue, we can see an icon with propelled boots that in the game file says that it gave you a 30% boost when jumping and that you needed to walk 1524 meters, which would be equivalent to 5,000 feet, something that is a bit useless and could have been the reason for its disposal. And yes, in the blue category, we still have another unused upgrade called Coin Radar. And as we can see in the upgrade code, it will notify you when a coin spawns. This upgrade is not difficult to unlock since all you have to do is get 7,500 coins and visit 2 worlds. Starting with the medium category, there is an upgrade called Converter 3000, which although the description doesn't say much from the icon, you can guess that you could exchange gems for coins, although it is not 100% certain if they can be exchanged in reverse. Then we have a small change in which the Strong Pets upgrade were in the rare category in the dev version, but in the release they changed it to easy category, but getting the upgrade has the same difficulty. And the last difficulty change we had with the upgrades are the VIP tickets, which, as we can see in the original version, made it more difficult. Then we have another scrapped upgrade, which was Automatic Pets. I honestly don't know what Big Games thought when they scrapped this, because it would have been incredibly useful. It's obviously hard to achieve. And now this is the last upgrade that never came out, which is a super board. Second upgrade of impossible difficulty, and its requirements are pick up 50,000 drops, play 3,000 minutes, and play 50 hours, something extremely hard to get. In fact, there is an image where you can see the hoverboard and it is identical to the VIP one we already have. To finish with the upgrade section, I wanted to show you another image of the discarded upgrades. And finally, that would be all about the upgrades. Now there is another thing that never came to the game, and that is very interesting. The missions. The quests are also found in the game files, although they are inactive. It would have been really cool to complete these missions and get coins or gems. Here we can see how Big Games do not made the UI right on mobile devices. And that's it for today's video. I hope you found it interesting, and you can join the Pet Simulator 2 community by clicking the link in the description.